So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Club history can be rewritten today. They've matched their record for the longest ever winning streak. One more win, and they seek to beat it. So one thing worthy of note, the big new signing has failed even to make the squad.
Well, it could be a niggling injury, Peter, short of peak fitness, or maybe the boss just feels he has more to learn here.
Lallana passes it through. Now it's Benteke. Out to the left it goes. He's gone for it! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the pass to pick him out.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this. Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Barcelona are a team you've seen play, Jim. What can you tell us?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break. It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Now the pass. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Enrique. Looks like a good ball through. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Ball's out on the left now. And it's Coentrao.
Lamela can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very well.
Cut out in the nick of time. Jordan Henderson looks to slip it through. It's a promising ball. Chance! Shoots! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Carlos Bacca. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Now it's Insigne. Lorenzo Insigne with the ball through. Really well taken goal. Back to within 1. Interesting.
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Tries a through ball. Forward it goes. Siem de Jong with a delicate ball. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Taps the throw, that's well read. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lallana. Benteke. Lallana. How about it? Aimed long and direct. Oh, he's not going to get that. That has put a stop to that. Benteke plays it out to the wing. Lallana has been given offside.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
And it's Benteke. Benteke pings it out wide. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Coentrao. He's onside. In it comes. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
That's entertainment. Asking for any more would be a little greedy, Peter, and yes, mistakes have played their part, so reducing errors can go a long way towards swaying the balance one way or the other.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Digne was typically well positioned. Lorenzo Insigne, and that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's Roberto. Roberto passes it through. Gets it upfield. Now the pass. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
And the header! Henderson. Carlos Bacca. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Enrique. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Brilliant from Luis Enrique!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Roberto battles to win it back. Azpilicueta tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they can break here. Carlos Bacca with the ball through. Can he find a finish now?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Lorenzo Insigne. A real chance to break. Barcelona finally get themselves a breather.
He had a decision to make there, and he got it absolutely spot on with a beautiful piece of timing in the tackle. Any hesitation then would have either seen him get a card or his team concede a goal. I can only...
Sticks it away! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Luis Enrique tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Looks to slip it through. Carlos Bacca. It's Bacca! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Barcelona are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Lamela. That's not going to make it. Bacca. Now it's Enrique. And it's Benteke. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Pogba. Perotti takes control of it and he's on the move. Pogba with the ball through. Now it's Bacca. Perotti. And that would have been game, set and match.
What a massive let-off that was. They're still in it, but this could be pivotal.
It's come loose. Aimed in towards the centre. Lorenzo Insigne. Spoon forward. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Roberto. How about it? Oh, taken with style. Oh, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Fabio Coentrao has given away a free kick.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
No, not quite. Siem de Jong. Jordan Henderson pumps it upfield. And Titi gets into the right position to intercept. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Done very well to intervene. Perotti. Craig Gardner. And it's Siem de Jong. Now the pass. Now it's Lamela. Pretty robust, but the referee says no foul. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually...
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
And he's on his way! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. To tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looks to slip it through. Fabio Coenchao tries to stroke it through. Lamela looking to get on the end of this. It's the through ball. Very decent attempt. Oh, good interception. Lassana Diarra passes it through. Lallana pumps it into the area. And that's been repelled. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Fabio Coenchao knocks it away. Lallana with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
It's gone for a throw-in. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Fabio Coenchao. It's Dembele. Dembele with the ball through. Oxlade-Chamberlain! He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Oxlade-Chamberlain has been menacing, and when you get a defence that's beginning to look a little bit disjointed, then he's exactly the type of character that's going to punish you, and he did exactly that.
Sensational from Remy! Right back in the game! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Martinez, Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, he's broken through. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
And the flag has stayed down. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Spoon forward. Piqué. Who's going to make this theirs? Lassana Diarra. Looks like a good ball through. Jackson Martinez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oxlade-Chamberlain did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away while he still had just enough room, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
He put on quite a show there.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
And that's very well played. What a good solid tackle that was. He knew his team were vulnerable then, and something had to be done. Great commitment.
Marquinhos gets into the right position to intercept. Nasri tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. And it's Lallana. Alaba charges in. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tries a through ball. And it's half-time here.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Here we go again then.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oxlade-Chamberlain going full tilt down the left. Now the pass. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the delivery. Lallana. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Remy. Remy showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nasri knocks it towards the front. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Alaba passes it through. Oxlade-Chamberlain has been caught offside.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
Diarra. Dembele tries a long pass towards the front. Mohamed Salah has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Thrust towards the front line. And it's Diarra. Remy looks to slip it through. It took genuine bravery to attempt to tackle there. Mind you, he had little option.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Aimed long and direct. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Lamela with the ball through. Diarra pumps it forwards. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Nasri boots it upfield. Nicely measured pass. Alaba. Can he put it away? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, he really wanted that.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Jordan Henderson. Tries a through ball. Now it's Henderson. Lamela crosses it in. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Benteke. Now it's Lallana. Lallana was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Lacazette. Now the pass. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little
He's
light.
off on a marauding run. It's a goal!
Mohamed Salah just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry. He scores! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Lacazette. Another throw-in. Lacazette. Shots on! He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, it should have been the clincher, Peter, and he'll be kicking himself for not taking the pressure off.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Lallana with the ball through. Good clearance and very necessary. Benteke unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pumps it upfield. It's got through to him. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
And it's Dzeko. Lacazette passes it through. Hoists it high. Now it's Benteke. And out to safety. That'll be a throw-in. Lassana Diarra tries to get it forward quickly. And that's that. Well, a full-blooded contest. Both teams had their moments, but they are beaten by the odd goal. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Liverpool were forced into chasing the game following that early concession, and it left them vulnerable in several areas. And I think when you look back on this performance...